Hello. Good morning. You're going good to see you. I was going to stream yesterday, but uh, there were a handful of things. The soccer team that I like was playing at 7:30 when I would have liked to have started streaming. And my buddy is doing a 24-hour charity stream, so I watched him for a little bit after that game was over with. And the entire time that I was doing both of those things, I played Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm enjoying that game an awful lot, and I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I have been. Like, I would almost rather be playing that right now. That being said, I do like this quite a bit, and I'm looking forward to getting to 2 when I get there. But man, Final Fantasy Tactics, this is a good video game. Caveats to that, I am playing on easy because I am dumb. And I hear that game can be really, really, really hard. I've also, leveled my characters up to a degree that I shouldn't have. And I may or may not be using math to succeed. So, taking advantage of everything that the game has to offer and just kind of making it my own. But this is not Final Fantasy Tactics. This is Dragon Quest 1 HD 2D Remake, where we, as the lineage of Erdrick from Dragon Quest 3, I know, weird, 3 comes before 1 technically, but they were doing prequels even back in 1991? When did Dragon Quest 3 come out? That feels like a 1989 kind of game. Well, I wasn't wrong. It's 1988. God. All right. Real quick. Real quick side note here. Let me look at Dragon Quest as a series and just get an idea as to the where's the timeline? Okay. Like video games now. Let's go let's throw GTA 6 out the window. That doesn't count. That game has been in development forever and will probably remain there for at least an additional 6 months. But if we look at timelines here, games now, if we want a sequel, it is very unlikely we will get a sequel to a game on the same console that the original, or the same console generation that the original game released on. It is just not feasible with how long it takes to make video games nowadays, especially like top tier. And I'm not really necessarily talking about AAA. It's, triple, double, just big budget games. Ones that, most people know. Would this be considered? I don't know if I would consider this HD 2D remake to be a AAA game. I would definitely consider it to be not quite that, but it's not like an indie title or anything like that. Double A at worst, I guess. Either way, games of this ilk take several years to make, so it's very rare you're going to get one. I mean, Persona 5 is a good example. We got Persona 5 originally in 2016, and then Royal came out in 2019, 2020, and we maybe will see Persona 6 next year. I mean, it's a solid 5-6 year development time. That's nuts. Well, 10 years in this regard, but still. I say all that to say, oh, hey, look. Dragon Quest 1 came out in 1986. Dragon Quest 2 came out in 1987. Dragon Quest 3 came out in 1988. They was flipping these things super fast. Dragon Quest 4, 1990. Dragon Quest 5, 1992. Dragon Quest 6, 1995. Dragon Quest 7, 2000. 8 was 2004, so there we go. There we start seeing, when you get the 3D assets involved, which is what was the main difference between 7 and 8, then you start to see an increased length of time between entries. So after Dragon Quest VIII in 2004, we got Dragon Quest IX in 2009 for the 3DS. Love that game. Then there was Dragon Quest X in 2012. The difference there is that DQ9 being on the DS, it was just the DS, not the 3DS. Being on the DS did use some 3D models, but for the most part, it was a 2D based game. And DQ10 was an MMO, which we'll never see in the West, unfortunately, because it looked kind of fun. And then DQ11 comes out in 2017, and that's a 5-year gap there. DQ12 has been announced, and we'll see it eventually, but I'm curious if they're going to go back to Erdrick. And the only reason I bring that up is I don't have any familiarity with the Dragon Quest franchise or anything like that in any meaningful capacity outside of I've played 3, I've played 9, I've played 11, and I'm familiar with the rest of the franchise. I've played 4 as well. But Erdrick is I don't know if I want to continue. Let's see. I don't remember what I was doing here. How many mini medals do I have? Erdrick gets brought up a lot, and with the fact that they've remade 1, 2, and 3, I wouldn't be too surprised if they decided to be like Dragon Quest 12, Erdrick's back for another adventure or something like that. They probably won't. The games themselves do a fair job of being kind of insular, while still kind of connecting to each other in some ways. 4, 5, and 6 are slightly connected. I would love to see them remake 4, 5, and 6, to be honest. Just because I think 4 is fantastic. I really enjoyed 4. I wanted to play 5, and I just never really got an opportunity to, because I didn't bother to buy the DS remake. I should have. And then, oh wait, no, they're remaking 7. That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'd still like to see 4, 5, and 6 remade again in this style. I think 4 is a fantastic game. I love Dragon Quest 4. My favorite is still, I think, 9, personally. But, each their own. Info. Mini medals. I have 13 mini medals. I did go to the Grave of Gal. Time to go to Rimeldor and the Druid. Navigate past Quagmire Cave. There it is. Zoom. Wait, have I not tagged it? I thought I tagged it. Oh, you know what? I bet I didn't. Son of a bitch. Where's the closest thing to it? The Forgotten Ruins. Oh, no. Haha. I did. Alright. Explore dungeon. Mini medal number 14. Wait, there's a barrel over here too. Ooh, I should probably sleep. Nah, I'm not too That's right. Might be a little overpowered here. There's supposed to be a jar somewhere. Oh. There it is. Oh, there's a chest all the way down there. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty big dungeon, honestly. Mhm. You haven't? Um, if you were interested in playing one, I would recommend playing either of the ones that are on the. Well, based on what I've played, um, I find that I've enjoyed the older games a bit more, especially the remakes. I mean, the DS remakes are good too. Um, I've not played 7, but from my understanding, 7 takes a long time to really get going. Like, I'm talking like 3 or 4 hours before you're really doing anything of any interest outside of like talking to people, which is fine. Like, I genuinely don't have a problem with that myself, but I've just avoided it for the most part. Um, 8 is interesting. I tried playing 8. Um, and like I was playing on a 3DS, and it was at a time after like I had already realized that the 3DS was kind of making my hands hurt just from playing on it, so I kind of stopped. But that seemed interesting. I did like the characters in that. I have it on PS2 as well. Really like 9. Played the shit out of 9. And I really liked 11. I really liked 11. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to play the 2D mode of DQ11, which kind of made me sad, just because I didn't want to rebuy the game. But I did enjoy what I played of it. That game has some really... I think the characters are fun. And yeah. But Dragon Quest has this thing, and I've said this multiple times about this series. Like, Final Fantasy is a franchise that is very grandiose in its storytelling, where what you're doing is always related to an overarching thing that you kind of know from the get-go. And if you don't know specifically what the overarching thing is for the first half of the game, there is still an overarching theme or drive for the characters to accomplish a thing that changes halfway through to be this other thing that was always connected. So your main goal is always very obvious. With Dragon Quest games, your main goal is really more vague in terms of like, go defeat the demon lord or something like that. You know, obviously you're going to do that. You're the hero of this fantasy game. But what I think makes Dragon Quest games kind of their own thing in a lot of ways is the way that it presents each town as like its own little vignette, especially with some of the later ones as the games got bigger. Like in Dragon Quest XI specifically, and this isn't spoiling anything. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Every town you come to has like a little story that's associated with it that takes about an hour to 2 hours to get through. And it's, you know, usually just like, oh, there's an issue. I'm here to solve the issue. And your overarching goal is known, like you're off to go to a particular place. I can't remember specifically what it is, but every town you go to, you interact with somebody or something that has their own little story associated with them, and then you get to solve it by going around, killing something, gathering something, you know, doing a quest for them as you progress on this. You're just on a traveling throughout the continent kind of thing, and I like the way that it presents that, because it makes it so that like you can spend little time playing the game and still accomplish something. So instead of being like, oh, well, I've only been able to play 2 hours and I did a lot of grinding for those 2 hours, so I didn't really accomplish much. In Dragon Quest games, it's less that. It's more, I went to a thing, I did a thing. I solved this person's problem, and while it doesn't really feel like I've made much progress in terms of getting to the end of the game, I did do something that felt rewarding. And for I like that about what the Dragon Quest series does. It's a lot more lighthearted. In my opinion, it is a lot more lighthearted and less self-serious than the Final Fantasy franchise. I personally like some of that edgelord shit because I'm still at heart a 13-year-old boy. So I prefer the Final Fantasy games. Also, Final Fantasy's goofy in its own way. Yeah. Anyway, sorry for my little tangent. Let's move on.
Patrol, but Captain, we have finally found a clue as to the princess's whereabouts. Canst thou truly mean to call off the search now? Give up at this late stage? I do not mean to give up. Simply to act with caution.
Oh wait, no, Captain's the guy.
For if we too are lost, then none shall remain to recover Princess Gwelin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's these guys.
Herein dwelleth the dragon. So say the stories. Let us continue on to Rimmelda, and then make ready to face such a foe.
There is sense in what thou sayest, of course, and yet the princess may be mere moments from the very place where we stand. We cannot simply walk away. Thou shalt not escape me. He is not having it.
Behind thee.
Yeah. 'Tis thee. Thou didst come all this way alone?
Indeed. It seemeth we find ourselves in thy debt once more, son.
And we neither asked for nor needed thine aid.
Let not thy pride get in the better of thee. Fight the same fight, and we must needs take help where help might be.
But Captain, again?
I am in no fit state to fight. Come, Rimmelda.
Aye, Captain. Right away. I don't have the key to get in there. Iron Lance is a little better. However, will remove you. Oh, never mind. Never mind. To the bag with you. Boomerang. And that fairy foil is way better. I'm assuming Rimmelder is going to be this way. As long as I can't get through that locked door. All right. East Continent, where we are. Town of Rimmelder is located on the lake in the center of the East Continent. Cave of Wars is located on the southern tip of the East Continent. There's a bunch of enemies. We got shiny spots. We're gonna go find those. North Forest, west of where you entered. Seed of Stamina, 2 times medicinal herbs. It's over here. Okay, Northwest Desert, Chimera Wing, Musk, and Magic Water. That's going to be over here. Northwest Desert. No, over there. Let's actually use this. Oh, I missed the little devil. Yeah.
Not today.
These things are faster than me? I don't like that. I don't like that. Alright, that works.
Not today.
Okay. Northeast Forest. Oh, I gotta go all the way back to the other side of the continent. Ugh. Northeast Forest. Strong Medicine is Seed of Luck. I'll take it. Southwest of Rimildor. Directly south of Secret Spot number 6. Okay. Northeast. All the way back to the other side. Let's roll. Done. I have to change up some of the fonts that I use for some of my stream overlay stuff. I need to overhaul some of my graphics. That's work that I don't necessarily want to put in quite yet. It's that Northeast Forest. I'm not seeing it. I wouldn't mind being level 20 before I get to Rimildor. It'll be a minute. I'm not gonna grind it out. Oh, right. Shiny spot over here. Sorry, secrets. Ooh. The first one of these guys, if I'm not mistaken. I think I've got one of those. Wah, 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 wah. One barrel. Waggling. Seed of agility. An edged boomerang. Oh. There we go. Berry foil's still stronger, right? garish garb just north of rock, north of palm trees. Is this something that I can wear? A feast for the eyes that is often donned by the confident and the carefree. Zombie male's pretty strong, but it also is cursed, and we don't like that. Dog suit's strong, but I don't want to be. Garish garb it is. Alright. Secret spot 6 is southwest of Remildor. There's no items there, but I might go down to the Dwarven. Okay, no, we'll go Remildor first. There's a shiny spot. Take that edged boomerang, idiot. Oh. I'm actually hurting. That's a first. There's nothing here. Peoples? I see a shine in thine eyes that remindeth me of mine own youth. Allow me to impart some words of wisdom, young man. It would behoove thee to head for the sands north of Rimildor to investigate the westerly rocks. Leave no spot unsearched. Cast thy gaze toward the shadows, the roots of the trees. Thou shalt not regret the effort. Yeah, I found it. Keep thy wits about thee, shouldst thou plan on crossing the bridge to the south. Monsters that roam the lands on the other side are surpassing fierce. However, thou shalt surely be rewarded for thy bravery shouldst thou feel ready to test thyself. I mean, I could go do that. No reason not to. Seed of magic. Gotta have that. Okay. And then there's one more southeast of here. Okay, well, I'm going this way anyway because it's the only way to get into where I'm going. Ah, there it is. I see it. Antidotal herbs, medicinal herb, and a seed of youth. Cool. Okay, so I've got everything I need on the world map for this continent. Now it's time to go to Rimildor and ransack that place. Ooh. Mad Uso. Those are That's a really interesting enemy design. And I like the way it's animated. It's very off-putting. Oriyama was a goat. Fear not, Captain. We have reached Dreamador at last. I shall seek out a doctor right away. No, please, father, father! I had a feeling that was the case. My thanks. I could not have carried him here alone. Aye, the captain is my father. 'Twas his example that inspired me to take up the sword. And though I made the royal guard, I failed in the sacred duty with which I was entrusted. I was not able to keep the princess safe. Thus was my father forced to return from his retirement, that he might right the wrong I had wrought, though a great sickness doth plague him. 'Tis a sickness arising from the foul humours that do issue from the swamps that scar the land. And if it is not soon treated, yet it is born of the darkness, a force we have yet to learn how to adequately combat. I fear there's little I can do. No, thou meanst to say thou art unable to help him? Forgive me, child. Perhaps there is a mage somewhere with a spell that might aid thee. I know not whom, or what magic that might be. What, what am I to do? Sucks to suck, old man. Yes. Alright. Cutscene here with Gwellen's guards. To proceed with the story, you need to visit the Warlock of Dorlocks in the northwest. Okay, that's interesting. Which requires a thief's key. I have to head to the cave of the dwarves afterwards. Got it. Let's go get some stuff. I do. Is this an inn? Oh, it is. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. It's to enjoy a restful sleep. Thank you. There's a bag. Oh, there we go. 28 gold coins. Wait, how do you leave this place? Where is thine exit? Oh, it's right. All right. I need to go to the northwest. That's fine. Barrel near weapon shop is a tangle web. Let's start from the northwest. This here. Yep. Drawer and north house is a mini metal. This water. Eek, who art thou? What business hast thou here? Canst thou not see that I am engaged in the changing of my petticoat? Begone, thou lascivious knave, lest I call the guard. Okay. Back at the end. Did barrel near church, near rear entrance is a seat. Block was the church. Where's the church? What? Rear entrance. I'll show you a rear entrance. Oh, it must be that. It's a bamboo pole. This is southwest New Hairstead. Far southwest barrel, outer path. Okay. Let's go into the church. Who are you? Though thou speakest not a word, still do I know thy heart. Thy purpose. Hast thou happened yet upon the most holy of shrines, the blessed sanctum? Oh? And journeyeth thee south from this place, there shalt thou. Okay. Thanks, lady. It's good to know. I do want to see. These have been successfully recorded. Dost thou mean to continue on that adventure? Yes, please. Not else you can do. You do? Let's go on the other side. What happens when I go on this? This is what I was looking for. Seed of life. Okay. We gotta do the outer path. How do I get to that? Far southwest in the outer path. Oh, can't do it. Gotta take the outer path from the northeast, or from the east, and take it all the way down and around. Here. Where art thou, my love? And wherefore art thou so very tardy? Wherefore art thou? No, wherefore art thou so very tardy? Friend, shouldst thou meet with a maiden by the name of Enid, pray tell her that I await her here in this place. I will do. You got it, friend. Camest thou to be here? I did lock the door up tight and with no ordinary key. Oh, thou possessest the thief's key, and thou art plainly no ordinary fellow. But even the thief's key will be as naught to mine own magnificent magic key. Just as soon as I am able to complete it, that is. I cannot seem to replicate the methods of old, though I try and try, all my efforts disintegrate after but a single use. But I have had an epiphany. A bolt of inspiration hath struck. Finally, a key good for any number of uses is within my grasp. Forgive me, I have something of a tendency to become carried away. I am the warlock of doorlocks, and thou art? What bringeth thee here, pray tell? Well, well, so thou seekest a spell with which to remedy a life-threatening ailment? As luck would have it, I am something of a jack of all magical trades and count healing spells among my plentiful arsenal. But alas, I am also extremely busy. Forgive me, but thou wilt have to look elsewhere. Hey, Maury. Welcome, and thank you. Thou wouldst insist that I examine the patient, but it is as I told thee, I am busy, most busy indeed, and most devilishly inconvenient to boot. For the dwarf, who did until only recently aid me in my researches, hath rather selfishly chosen to vanish. It is only through the marriage of my knowledge of sorcery with the surpassing craftsmanship that the magic key might finally be completed. And we were so very close. I have little choice but to go to his dwelling place myself and see what hath become of him. Though the journey is a most perilous one, still needs must. One must suffer for one's craft, or so they say. Thou wilt go in my stead, thou sayest? Oh, and in return thou wouldst have me work my healing magics. Oh, the cave wherein the dwarf's well swarmeth with slavering fiends. Thou wouldst journey there on my behalf nonetheless? Yeah, that's kind of what I do, buddy. Thou art a curious fellow indeed, but trustworthy too, I sense. Very well, I shall do as thou askest. The dwarves' dwelling place lieth in the deepest part of a cavern south of Rimulder. All being well, my friend the craftsman is to be found therein. I shall do all that I can to fulfill my end of our bargain, though whether my healing arts will avail against the powers of darkness remaineth to be seen. All right. Away we go. Can I just exit this one? Going on a journey to the south, gonna kill a bunch of things on my way to the dwarves. It's my boomerang.
Not today!
Ooh, hey, level 20. Let's go. Really? It just reminds me of Dragon Quest because I'm pretty sure it's the same music in all the games. That and it's been 15 years since I touched Oblivion. I only really played it for like maybe 15, 20 hours. I don't hold back my distaste for the Elder Scrolls series very well. I've grown to be a little less harsh on it as time's gone on. I used to be very outspoken in my hatred of Elder Scrolls. I mean, I was a 20-something at some point in my life, and I was stupid like most 20-somethings are at some point in their life. Just the nature of things, right? But yeah, I spent most of my time when I worked at GameStop being like, man, Elder Scrolls sucks. Oblivion is a bad game. Morrowind is boring. No one listened to me because, you know, people still played that game and still loved it. So, obviously, my protestations did not work, but still. I have no love for that series. Most of the things Bethesda makes, actually. I just find them to be bloated and boring, but it is a personal preference. With that being said, I did have fun playing Oblivion when I played it, because I didn't care. I think I made it to the first Oblivion gate, and like ran around, and I think I made it halfway through it and got slaughtered by some raptors, and was like, okay, I'm done. I don't really want to do much more with this game than what is already available to me. Um, back to basement 1. Oh shit, there's a ton of stuff I can do. Alright. The question is, how do I get to basement 3? I think it's up. No. I can't tell which of these go up or down. I guess we just have to go everywhere. Let's gather all of the items. So let's go back up because there's another item in the northeast portion of this map. Hopefully it's past another red door that I can get past. Oh, hey, look at this guy. Lally Ho? No, that's wrong franchise.
This cave is a dwelling place for dwarves, human. Business have stuff.
Dwarves. That's the business I has now here. Okay. Items, basement 2, take the left staircase down. I gotta go all the way back. Really? Ooh, you look happy. Look at that big grin on his face. I don't want to kill this thing. Never mind. It needed to be done. Is this the one they're referring to? Barrels to the west. Oh, let's see if there's barrels to the west. God, I love that it doesn't take a turn to... Ooh. This could go very poorly. Oh, thanks, Dragoon. Appreciate you. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, we gotta do all that again. Hey, that's the first time I've died. Nice. Thanks, Trophy. You make me feel good. Ooh. Yes, continue from autosave, please. How am I doing on health? I'm good. If I run into 3 of those dudes again, I'm going to be screwed. They are, for whatever reason, faster. I don't... Slash an enemy. Causes damage to... Beast family monsters. Dragons. I don't have... Nothing that really... Ooh. Just single enemies. Group of enemies, which none of these are groups. They're all just individuals. Change my movement to this. Okay. These scare wolves are hard, man. Do, please. Good amount of experience, though. I'll take it. I may have to invest in more medicinal herbs going forward. We shall see. No barrels. Okay. Nothing here. That's not good. This is the wrong one. Is there anything worthwhile? Really? Equip my sword. I don't think a single strike with the sword would have killed him either.
I fear that the bulk of the earth's bounty hath been extracted here. We shall soon have to seek other mines to gain.
Yeah. Alright, what do we got here? We got a diamond. basement 2. Center right staircase. Okay, that's what it is. Diamond and a twitching powder. Then we've got twitching powder. Okay. Anything else here? Chest in northeast dead end is a canna box, which will probably destroy me, so I'd rather not deal with it if possible. Though I do think that it still counts as a treasure, so I should go do it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create another autosave. Do more damage after they defend. That's funny. So we're gonna go up. Oh, we're gonna go back down, and this will create another autosave, and then we're gonna go to the northeast corner, and fight the canna box, and hopefully gain whatever it has within its maw. Good. Uh-oh, the treasure chest is actually a canna box. Thanks. Very. Okay. Didn't do a whole lot of damage. Ooh, buddy, they are not anything to be trifled with. Abilities. Flame slash. There we go. Thank God I didn't fall asleep. Do it again. Yeah. That, you know what? That's why we do it, because 303 experience points for that. Definitely worth. And a prayer ring. A prayer ring, I think, is actually good. Equipment. Or it's not? Oh, no, it's an item that gives me MP. So, yeah, it's not good. What does a diamond do? Rock capable of absorbing an attack that would be fatal, saving its owner's life. Oh, nice. Take out. Does that go into my... Yeah, right, that's fine.
It snowed where I am overnight. I'm not someone who I don't dislike snow. I actually love driving in snow. I think it's very fun. When there aren't a ton of other people on the road. Because if it's snowy and a lot of other people cause problems. But I don't know. It seems early. Usually, last several years. I mean, it's not gonna stick. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna go away before much has happened. Nice. Oh, he casts a thing on me. Snow is... I mean, I live in Michigan, so snow is inevitable. And like I said, I don't mind it personally. All right. Girls to the west. I can't go west there. I have to go down to Yeah, the last few years, snow. We usually get a snow, like a dusting, sometime in November. Usually around Thanksgiving. And then it just doesn't go anywhere, or it doesn't stick. And then within like another 2.5 3 weeks, usually like the week before Christmas, sometimes even the week of Christmas, we usually get significantly more snow. And then January is just like all bets are off. I heard you like snow, Snowy. Put your snow in your snow. And it's like, oof. Oof. Hold on. Barrels to the west
What barrels? There's no barrels. Where's my 10-ton toupee, my fur vest, and my oaken club? I don't need them. Oh, you know what? They might be in this corner over here that I didn't see. Yep. They are, for sure. Can I kill it in one? Yes, please. Wee-dee-dee-dee-doo-dee-doo. Ha! Hell yeah. Oh, I got Zapple.
You want a nice, delicious apple? Really wake you up.
Oh, I can picture somebody trying to create that. Apple infused with caffeine. They call it Zapple.
Okay, and then we go over here. We go upstairs to get an ice shield.
Kill him in one. Or miss. Right, we both dodged. That's good. Kill it in one. Hell yeah. Protects against fiery attacks. That doesn't really make any sense. Didn't kill it in one. Interesting. That's all there is there. And then we go down the right staircase, which is where we need to go for sure. I should be able to kill all these in one. Or not. Really didn't kill it in one. Interesting. There we go.
Getting weak in my old age.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Basement 2, right staircase down. Hot as strong medicine. Up northeast stairs to secluded chest is a miracle scroll, which I want to get. Hot's over there, which is on the way out. Here. This. I don't.
Froze my thoughts.
Back down. Then we go up. Oh, I don't have a weapon equipped. There we go. Alright, scare wolves are no longer as scary. You've got one. Strong meds, 2 doses. Nice. Alright. There are pots at the north dead end. 76 gold dollars. Seat of defense. Use. And then there's a ruby wristband, which I don't necessarily need.
Not today.
Oh, okay. The design on this dungeon is weird. It looks... I know this is like supposed to be some kind of stone that's like kind of veining throughout the ground, but it looks like spider webs. And that's off-putting. Because that usually means spiders. Alright, anyway. Item B2 Western Room, South Chest. I'm assuming that's over here. Yep. Mini metal. That's not what I was looking for. This is the Western room. Okay. No, this is correct. This is correct. No items in B1. Why would I go there? So, if we go... What? So if I go here, we'll explore it because why not? Oh no. Assessing the situation. Last night I put on my favorite movie and watched the first half of it, smiled, and then said, I don't actually want to watch this right now. I got to hear my favorite line, and that made me happy. And then I watched a lot of my favorites die, and that made me less happy. Alright, I had a feeling that was going to loop me around to here, which is fine. This should be an undead scroll, and an endure scroll.
Carpenters, smiths, metalworkers, thou wilt find able craftsmen of all stripes among we dwarves. We work only on what we love best, and we work it, and it well. Then time was we dealt in another land entirely, until the fairies called us here to Alfgar. We were ever prone to do as the fairies asked us, though we have heard precious little from them in a long time now.
All right. Pots to the left have a seed of stamina. What? Vial of extract, and then seed of stamina. Upper left room, get me some oomph powder. Or not. Oomph powder and iron lance. And then down in the well, in the spring, examine the crystal and get a wellspring crystal. Okay. I'll come back and talk to me in a minute.
Among we dwarves is told a legend of one of our kind who was both bold adventurer and smith without equal. He did roam the world in the company of a human hero, and did forge a helm the like of which has never been seen from an oar of boldest blue.
It's true. It's on my head. Oh, I was hoping to skate over there. I got a wellspring crystal. Wellspring crystal. I do not have a speech impediment. I do not know why that it came out. What does it do? Strange substance. It could be ice. Equally be crystal. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's talk to homie. Homie who looks like he's dying in a bed in the corner. You dying, homie?
Who out there?
Yeah.
So the warlock of Dorlock sent thee? Thou art an odd human indeed. They come so far for the sake of a lowly dwarf. Well, as thou canst plainly see, I am somewhat indisposed, having met with the stretch of that accursed swampland. I fear that I am not long for this world. I had hoped to see the magic key completed, but it seemeth it is not to be. A cure, thou sayest? Do not bandish such words about so lightly, friend. True, I heard tell of a miraculous medicine that the leader of the fairies did once say might cure all ills arising from such like miasmas. Aye, she and I are acquaintances of long standing, but I've neither seen nor heard from her in some time. Now not surveyed the journey all the way to Craggy Cave and onward south to their dwelling place, not in my state. No, I fear I must simply accept that I am done for.
Dwarf seems to be suffering from the same condition as the captain of the guard. All right. Fairies and the magic key. All right, go to Fairy Village after speaking with the dwarf. I'll see a scene with the fairies.
Begone, human. This is no place for thy kind.
Oh, but it is a place for me. Bitch, I'm
I
deaf.
will say it only once more. Ugh, clear off, or else. Fail to do so, and...
Wait, it's him! Chief, this is the human we told you about. The one we forced to... asked to help us.
Yes, and he's not just any old human. He's super strong. I'd say he might even be hero material. I'm not sure about the hero thing, but it wouldn't do to hurt someone who helped you two out, I suppose. Let's hear what he has to say for himself. I'm the Overseer. I'm looking after the village while our leader is away. And, no offense, but I'm not too fond of humans.
Fine. I don't blame you.
All right, you've told me your name. Now tell me what you're doing here. How did you even find out about this place?
So what had happened was,
What? One of the dwarves is sick, and you need our miraculous medicine?
if possible,
I suppose this is because of all those horrible poisonous swamps that have been cropping up everywhere.
I think you're right.
Swamp sickness doesn't clear up naturally. You have to do something about it, or it's curtains.
And there is that one medicine we have. Yes, a dose of sun-up syrup would probably do it. Sadly, I can't give you any.
That is unfortunate.
Why not?
And I thought I was mean to humans.
I'm not being mean. I'd make it if I could. It's just... When the boss showed me how to make it, she kept the last two ingredients secret. Only she knows what they are. Oh, and we don't know where she is.
You spoke with some of the dwarves, didn't you? Did they have any idea where she might have got to? Oh, well, that's that then, I suppose.
That's unfortunate.
And after we went to all the trouble of making you go and ask them.
It'll be dark soon, Chief. We can't just leave him out here after he's come all this way. He can stay the night, can't he?
Fine. But just the one night, and just this once.
I'm really not that bad, ladies. Like, just let you know. Dwarves made our village for us so that nobody could find it. This is the house where we all live. Over on the other side of the village is the workshop. You didn't really have to tell me that. You're Samus, aren't you? I heard about you from the chief. You want to have a rest before you go? Yes, please.
Almighty Rubus, grant unto me strength in this time of need, until such time as the prophesied one doth appear. This is Tantagel Castle.
Wellen, beloved daughter, thou art returned to us safe and well. Praise be.
Thou needst fear no more, princess. The hero hath vanquished the Dragon Lord, and peace hath returned to our world.
And thus thy role too is at an end. This being so, perhaps thou might share with us the message with which thou wert entrusted. Come, tell us what that which Rubus told thee. What secret was it that she would have had thee impart?
Almighty Rubus, pray banish these wicked illusions.
Get wrecked, nerd. She saw through it.
Try all thou wilt, thou shalt not prevail. Thy phantasms shall not sway me.
Give in to it. Thou canst not resist forever. The vision shall continue until at last thou submittest. Interesting. So that is where human wickedness lies. In the heart.
Thou didst well to resist, Gwelin. For our little girl to have grown so strong, truly it maketh us both so proud.
Mother? No, no! It cannot be! My mother perished when I was but a babe in arms. This too is an illusion.
Truth or illusion, doth it really matter? Whether I am real or not, still thou must not reveal the message with which thou wert entrusted.
Thy mother speaketh true, Gwelin. Forgive her. Were we able to help thee, know that we would. Thou must needs endure for the sake of our world.
Hey.
No! Mother! Father!
Do not falter. This too is the monster's doing.
Be strong. We too shall endure all that we must.
They shall not deceive me. It is all but an illusion. All of it.
Illusion or no, I am right glad to have met thee at last, beloved daughter.
Mother! It is none of it real. None of it. And yet Oh, to watch you both perish and do naught. It hurteth me so.
Such pain is hard to bear, is it not, daughter? But weep not. Thou dost well to bear it.
Worry not on our account. We would sacrifice ourselves 1,000 times over for thy sake.
That we would, 1,000 times, 10,000. It mattereth not if it be for thee, beloved daughter. Oh, this is torture. I mean, actually, it's torture. It's kind of just the nature of what this asshole's doing to her. I feel so bad for her.
Can you hear me? The light of hope is fading. You must hurry.
I mean, I'm trying, lady.
Only with a magic key might she be freed from this torment. And so, you must heal the afflicted with an infusion of glimgrass and wake robin. Please, there is no time. You must go to her.
I'm working on it. What's that? We can make sun-up syrup with glimmergrass and wake robins? How do you know that exactly? Somebody told you in a dream? Chief, it must have been. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't like humans. I don't trust you. But if you bring me those ingredients, I'll see if they really do make sun-up syrup. You'll do it? Oh, good. You'll find both of them down by the mountains far to the southwest. Unfortunately, you'll find a lot of very nasty monsters there too. Don't die, and if you do, don't blame us. I won't and I won't. Is there a safe place? None save.
I do want to save though.
Yeah, we can go to Tainted Jail. That's fine. I can walk back here. Still not a big deal. Just so I can save. Yeah, I'm a fairly decent chunk of the way through this game, as it were. Yonk. Field flowers to the southwest. All the way down here. Alright, to the southwest continent, where we will do a bunch of exploration and fighting. It's not quite grinding. It's just making my way downtown. I wish I knew the words. El Nino, I see you. Good name. For an enemy, though. I like it. I'm so old. I remember when hell was a curse word. Alright, shiny spots. Oh, there's a southeast. What? Hold on. Back we go. I didn't realize just going south, the fairy village was going to create stuff. So southeast of the fairy village is Vine Dagger Cloak of Station. Oh, you fun.
Not today.
Oh, I should hit next level soon enough. Where's... That was a cool death animation. I like that. Oh, suit of iron armor. Nice. Is it worthwhile? It's absolutely not. Vine Dagger, Cloak of Evasion, and 2 vials of magic. Is the Divine Dagger any good? Answer, no. Okay. Just below northmost mountain on southwest continent, well hidden. It's west of center. Right. That would imagine be just in that little crevasse. Wait, no. Just below northernmost mountain on the southwest continent. Okay, so it's over there. Got it. That looked like a rare enemy. I don't know why it ran away. There's a bit of da here. Oh, there's doesn't mean not strong medicines and a seed of strength, which we're going to use immediately. Okay. Southwest section of the Southwest Desert, Chimera Wing. So that's where I'm going. Whoa, okay. There's a ruined town of Damdara is found in the northeast part of the desert, which is where I'm going. If I'm not mistaken, that was a town in the third. I mean, all of these. Antigel's been there. The place I went to in the upper right, that's been there. I do find it kind of funny though, because like the place in the upper right that was one of the first places you go to in the game was one of the last places you go to in 3. Oh. Oh. Thank you. Thank you for dying, my enemies. Travel down this road and back again. But it's true, you're bad and confident. What I should say. Is this where is homie gonna be here? That's the question. Damdara. Oh, I remember this place. Yeah, the desert town. Oh, that's unfortunate that it's as ruined as it is. Okay. Xalin is here. Nice. Nice. Somewhere. I would assume. Oh, there's stuff here, and there's fights. What? You what, mate? Oh, I should have explored all of this area first. Oh. There's a boss in the upper right portion of the map. Interesting to say. Let me talk to Xalin real fast, and then I will be back here to explore more through. Gonna run away. It didn't. It's gonna run away. It didn't. It's gonna run away. I was also gonna die, so that works out. Xalin, where are you, you son of a bitch? In this. Death Scorpion. That's a fun name for a creature that I don't want to fight. That just did 93 damage to me. What the fuck? Demon Demeanor. Mini Metal. Okay. Still a southeast pot. Northwest. Near table, chairs north of northeast poison. Makes sense. I'm gonna give him a try though. Why not, really? I've also got to be getting close to a level up, right? Not really. Okay, cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. Shorter beans. Mini metal. Meltdown. Table chairs. Poison. Fuck. Good. So I have to go through. There's a Padfoot scroll. Of course, right on the poison. You sons of bitches. here. Oh, yeah, might. I didn't. Thank Lord. Thank Lord I didn't. Spell it up, though. What is this? Near table and chairs, northeast of poison. This is northwest of poison. But it's right here. Padfoot scroll. What does Padfoot do? Padfoot makes it so that I can walk through this shit without any problem, right? There's an ability. Allows user and any companion to travel undetected by monsters. Oh. Thick. Alright, so there's a monster in the center of town? What? Oh. Yeah. Okay. I'll give him a shot. We'll auto-save by leaving town and coming in again. Reasonable amount of experience points. I'll take it. Going this way. I missed a pot with money in it. It had like a reasonable amount. This is Northwest pot, 426 gold. All my other shit. Hallucinating. So fine. It's going to be a reasonable amount of experience points for this, so I'm not going to complain. Sick. Ba-da-da-da-da-da? Nice. We love those. Alright, I'm going to try and... Where is Zalin, man? I'm mad. Like, he's supposed to be here. After obtaining the magic key. Never mind, I didn't read. How do I get to where? Oh, over here. No, he's not here. Where's this damn boss? I knew it was going to run away. Huh, the ruinous shield. Center right of the town. Probably be too much. I want to see how bad he is. I mean, he probably will kick my ass, but that's beside the point. Um, all right. Oh, he big. I bet he kills me in one hit. No boss. That's abilities. Let's do demon, undead. Wait. Nope. Abilities. Muster strength. Abilities. Oh, 37. I did 37 damage to him. I'm gonna It's not doing any damage. That's all. Not a big deal. Oh boy. In 1 second here, let me fix something. You. We. Amazing that it just sits there. No, I don't want to rematch. Continue from autosave. Autosave from oh, it's like autosaving after every battle. That's convenient. It takes a lot of the pain of this game out of it. I didn't realize that. Well, I got everything I needed from here, so, except for the stupid 426 gold. But I guess I'll live with it. Anyway, onward to more. Okay. So southwest of the Southwest Desert. So that would be over by where I'm supposed to go. North of the Citadel of the Monarch of Metals, which I'm assuming is this thing here. Okay. What else am I missing here? East of the Citadel is Iron Armor. Oh, go over to the southwest. That's the direction we need to head anyway. How close am I to it? Not. Yellow. There we go. Forgot that I had that option. This is the southwest of the Southwest Desert. Yeah. Agility. go get this secret spot. I do like that they're not even here. And there's the subtle size difference between A and B. You can see like it's scaled appropriately. And then when you get into this menu, they're the same size. I need you to stop doing what you're doing, sir, and just die. Thank you.
Cattle prod, undead undoer, demon demeanor. These techniques were all given name by Erdrick. One's mind boggleth to imagine what manner of attacks they were.
Well, I have them all, so, you know. I could find out. Stealth suit is northeast of Soldier. Yeah. A ninja suit, actually. Equip. Is it good? Yes. Easier to sneak about in than others. Okay. You. There's a mini medal northeast of Bandit. There's a bandit? Where are you bandit? Where are you bandit?
Tis said that after mighty Erdrick vanquished the Lord of the Underworld, they did commit some of the most sacred techniques to parchment. Their legacy might live on another. Frankly, I believe not a word. If ever anyone grows stronger by squinting at dusty old scrolls, I should like to see it.
Hello. It's me, the person getting stronger by looking at dusty old scrolls. So it's supposed to be to the northwest or northeast of me. Need my mini medal. There's supposed to be money over here. Okay, found the money. Yeah. God damn it, I don't care. Supposed to be a mini medal here. Oh, found it. How many of those do I have? I should have 17. I probably do. I have 19. Why do I have 19? Oh, because I found 2 of them in Damdara. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. I got the money, I got the stealth suit. Got everything I needed here. Time to go to the Citadel. I should probably leave through the east exit. East exit. So north of the Citadel of the Monarch of Metals. East of the city. So I'm heading towards the eastern portion. There's also supposed to be metal slimes on this continent, which I didn't think were in the game, but hey, we can get some metal slimes, we can get some metal slimes. Not a big deal. Like I said. Well, I found the metal slimes. Suit of armor and a ring of shit, that hurts. I don't like this healing of each other. It's fine. Another shiny spot north here. Well, I did run into some metal slimes, so that's good. They're a bit more beige than I was hoping they'd be. Okay, so down to, we've gotten everything off of the continent that we can. There's new enemies east of the Citadel, but we'll get there later. Field of Flowers is found in the far southwest corner of the map. This is where I'm. Ooh. Good, very foil. Please kill another slime. Damn. Nothing. That would have wasted my time. Anybody turn in many medals, feel free to turn in what you have so far. There are also 6 locked chests here. 2 red, 2 blue, 2 black. Open the 2 red chests for a Reheal Scroll and Sage's Elixir. Can I open those? Yeah, I can. Is that like regen? I imagine it's like regen. Is it a spell? It is. Graduate, yeah, okay, it's regen. Sage's Elixir, which I think refills everything. It is pretty powerful. Okay. So I can... Well, sure, 64. You know, with how much I've fought and how many things I've killed, you'd think I'd have more than 16,000 gold pieces, but that's... Is the items thou seekest. Ooh. That's pretty strong. That's not. That's pretty strong. That's not. Son of a bitch. Some of this stuff is really worth it. Let me actually pick up like 14 of these. You know what? That works. 192 gold, that's it. For some restoratives, I'll take it. In item bag, they go. Protects against offensive spell. I am gonna buy this. I think this is worthwhile. Whoop that, yeah. Let me sell some stuff, dude. Let me get rid of some stuff, man. I'm gonna keep that, actually. We're good. Item. I don't think there's any items I want to sell. What does this do? Stores it at least 80 MP. Okay. Ink powder's good. Shit, I can get rid of. I don't need these. I don't need these. I don't need these. Though I am happy that they give me as much as they do. That's nice. I think that's it that I can sell. That's alright, that works. Good. Thanks, man. Let me bag that up. Is this safe? I do want to save. Oh, that took a hot minute to save. Cool. Let's go talk to you. What's up, homie? I am he, collector of the most maximally magnificent of minuscule marvels, mini-metals. Aye, thou standest before the one they call the monarch of metals himself. Well now, such minimal wavering of gaze, such maximum muscle in both leg and arm, such purpose. Aye, thou art possessed of maximal metal-seeking potential, or I am not worthy of my own crown. Shouldst thou chance to come upon even a minimal number of my beloved metals on thy travels, pray, bring them to me forthwith. And of course, it will not be for charity that thou laborest. I can offer thee a fine array of rewards depending on the number that thou bringest me before. A pretty agreement, thinkest thou not? Minimal effort for maximal reward. Now go forth and seek the world's greatest treasures. My young metal seeker in the making. Bring to me even a minimal number of metals, and I shall reward thee to the maximum of my ability. But wait, canst thou be carrying the very thing I seek? Then hand it to me, along with any others thou hast secreted upon thy person. Very good, very good. Thou hast entrusted unto me a total of 19 metals thus far. Good, Samus. For delivering 5 metals unto me, may I present thee with thy reward, a prayer ring. For delivering 8 metals unto me, may I present thee with thy reward, a pair of scholar's specs. For delivering 10 metals unto me, may I present thee with thy reward, a wild side scroll. For delivering 12 metals unto me, may I present thee with thy reward, a glomborero. For delivering 15 metals unto me, may I present thee with thy reward, a dragon shield. Probably better than the one I just spent like 4 grand on. For delivering 17 metals unto me, may I present thee with thy reward, a swallowtail. I have received from thee a total of 19 metals thus far, good sense. Should thy number reach 20, a banishing bell shall be thine. Go forth and seek the miniature treasures that do make so maximally happy me. Okay. Is the dragon shield better? Son of a bitch. The Glombolero? No. What is it? Curious Garment halves the amount of MP used to cast spells and build. Kind of nice, actually. And then the Swallowtail is not, but it's better than the Edged Boomerang, so we're going to put it in our bag. Or rather, on our person. I've done good here. Okay. When I got a scroll, I should probably read. All right, to the field of flowers. Oh no, shit, I don't want to do that. Items.
Wild side.
Is it an ability or a spell? Allows you to act twice per turn for a wee while. A wee while. All right, so that's done. I am kitted out. Shouldn't have spent the money on that magic shield, but it's okay. Swallowtail. To me, it's really not that much weaker than the fairy foil that I've been using, so that's... Eh. Pick up the flowers here. Wake Robin and Glimmergrass. Okay. Looks carefully through the grass. Finds a strange glowing fruit that he's never seen before. Beginning to rot and is giving off an incredible power. The power of nature. Life. What's this? Suddenly the fruit splits forth two glowing seeds. I pocket the seeds. Seeing the scene and field of flowers, return to Fairy Village. Yeah, alright, we can do that. You'll fight a boss fight as soon as you enter. No way we can beat these things. We're for it. We are for it. This is no time to give up hope. I'll hold them off. You lot get out of here. But Chief, you... Don't worry about me. I've been around some heroes in my time. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's never to give up. Won't let them beat me. You can be sure of that. You whooshed him. Samus, you're helping me? Damn right I am. Nice. Group of enemies are defeated. I received 478 experience points. Did I level up? Fuck yeah. Let's go.
Lightning slash.
Thank goodness for that. And thank you, Samus. Samus hands the Glimmergrass and the Wake Robin to the fairy. You got the ingredients? You really got them. Then let's make that medicine quickly. Sun up syrup, here we come. What? 1 human and 1 dwarf's worth, you say? Oh, I think we can manage that. Good. Then I'll let you get on with it. Just do it exactly as I taught you. Thank you. I suppose I owe you a thank you too. Thanks. I have to say, when you were fighting back there, you seemed like quite a hero. Thanks. Oh, I've got these. Those seeds. And you have 2 of them? Very special, you know. Filled with the power of life itself. More valuable than you can imagine. They only grow in certain very specific places under certain very specific conditions. Now, the boss said if she had some of those, she could make that thing she was talking about. Typical. Been searching for them all this time, and then some selfish human comes along, just snaps them up for himself. I hand the 2 glowing seeds to the fairy. No, I wasn't hitting them for myself. Wait, you just giving them to me? Oh, to say thank you for the sun-up syrup? Well, we don't even know if that's gonna work yet. If it worked, we made some sun-up syrup, which means the dream must have been true. Made 2 people's worth. The dwarf and the human you were talking about both should be all right. Here. 2 doses of sun-up syrup. Should be on my way. Before you go, come back and see us when you've cured your 2 friends. I will. Thank you. Why'd you say that, Chief? What's he coming back for? Because if these seeds end up helping us make what I think they will, he might just be one of them after all. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, so they're 2 real mill there. Zoom. Okay, good. I can go straight to the cave. Wee, wee, wee. I'll need to save. It's my fault, all of it. Had I been better, he would not have had to overexert himself in these efforts to redress my failures. Samus, thou art returned. How fareth my father? He yet breatheth, though haltingly. But both the priest and the mage have exhausted all avenues of their attempts to aid him. It seemeth that he shall soon... Quickly, take me to him. Well, thou wouldst tell me not to give up hope, but... Come. Take this, good sir. Administers a dose of sun-up syrup to the sickly captain as he slumbers. When his humors dissipate before his very eyes. His breathing is much improved. What does this mean? The remedy thou didst administer was the work of fairies, and it was in search of it that thou didst venture forth after we last saw ye? What have I done? What? What's the problem?
I am ashamed. Utterly ashamed. My father lay there, breathing what may well have been his last, and all I could think to do was brood upon my past mistakes. Meanwhile, not only didst thou refuse to give up hope, thou didst seek out a means by which it might be returned to us, and us all but strangers to thee. Thou hast my gratitude. I have not been kind to thee, but thou art noble indeed. What? Thou didst dream of Princess Gwaelin, who was held captive in some manner of cave? I had not wished to believe it, but we recovered this from the cave amid the swampland. 'Tis her necklace, without which she was seldom seen. And yet there it was, discarded upon the ground.
Mighty hero, I trust in thee. I trust that thou wilt return the light unto this benighted world of ours. And I trust that thou wilt come to mine aid. But thou must needs come quickly. I know not how much longer I can.
That light! What just occurred? What? The princess spoke to thee through her necklace? I heard naught whatsoever. But I shall take thee at thy word nonetheless. 'Tis plain thou art the hero of whom she spake, and the coming of whom she awaiteth most desperately. The necklace is thine. May it aid thee in thy quest. Now please, go to her.
I obtained the princess's necklace. Cool. Okay. Off to Cave of the Dwarves. I'm effectively going to finish up this section and then do some magic key exploration and then call it good for the evening. Let's see here. We have not a lot left in the game. We have one more key to get, which will take some time. It'll probably be next stream, to be completely honest. And then after that, it's just kind of rush to the end of the game, which looks like it's a pretty sizable final dungeon. But, you know, making some good progress. All right. Take it, bitch. Themis administers a dose of sun-up syrup. Sickly causes the poisonous humors dissipate before its very eye.
Huh? The remedy thou didst just now administer towards the work of fairies, was it not? It seemeth I owe thee a great deal.
Hopefully he talks and I don't have to talk anymore.
My life, in fact. I am in thy debt, human. Thou didst say when first thou camest here that thou weren't sent by the warlock of Dorlocks to didst thou not? I must make for Rimildor with all haste. The legacy of his newly regained life of mine shall be the return of the magic key.
Okie dokie. Back to Rimildor. For the Warlock of Dorlocks. It's a great name. Like, not gonna lie, great name. Hey, remember? Oh, Roderick, what art thou about? Wherefore tarriest thou so? Though my beloved blockhead Roderick doth wait me in another place entirely. Wherefore must he blunder so? Tell him that I await him here. Okay, well, I'm gonna go talk to him and see if we can't get these two star-crossed lovers to actually cross paths. Or at least cross their nethers. That'd be nice for them, right? Roderick, you idiot. The woman's up in the northeast. Yes, I am he. My beloved awaiteth me elsewhere. Lume, then I have mistaken our trysting place yet again. Verily I am doghouse bound. I thank thee, friend, for praising me of my blunder. In return I shall tell thee something of use. From the baths of coal walk 3 southward, and examine carefully the ground beneath thy feet. There shalt thou find a true treasure. This was a secret entrusted to my grandfather's grandfather's grandfather by mighty Erdrick. Now leave me. I must concoct some manner of excuse for this most embarrassing blunder. 3 south from the well and examine the ground. Where's Cole? Have I been to Cole? I have. Probably found whatever it is that he's talking about. It's fine. So it's neat that there's stuff like that in here. Unfortunately, I'm using a guide, so I don't get to take advantage of all the fun little added stuff. But it is what it is.
The final stage is upon us. Do not fail me now, friend.
Nor thou me.
Sick.
Tis done.
The true magic that shall not bend nor break, no matter how many times it is used. How long have I awaited this day? You, good sir, my companion here hath told me all. We were able to complete this great project of ours at last, was thanks to thee, friend. And it seemeth thou didst enlist the aid not just of dwarves, but of fairies also. Truly 'tis like unto the tale of mighty Erdrick. What was that very hero who did bear the key after which the one we have just now completed was modelled? 'Tis thine by right. Come, take it.
Take it, please. After all, 'tis the making of the thing that doth interest us, not the using of it.
Oh, thou hast the right of it there, old friend.
I have obtained the magic key.
I would ask only one thing in return. This remain our little secret.
In order to fund our next experiment, to sell 1 or 2 magic keys a little less amenable to repeated use,
Were my customers to learn that a more durable version existed?
Ah, okay. I missed it. I thought it was the dwarf talking. Anyway,
Were my customers to learn that a more durable version existed, they would surely begrudge me the price I mean to ask. Of which it would be several million.
I believe I never got this. Okay. Alright, so now we go back to the fairy village, head to the northeast house for a scene. You'll obtain Soul Sigil. Give the craft master the Wellspring Crystal for Water Sigil. Which I did pick. You. Fairy village, here I come again. To the workshop.
And that's it done, right?
Yes. Look at that light. All lovely and warm. That's the soul sigil, all right. We did it! We did it! We made the first one! Oh, hello.
Hi.
We just used those seeds you brought us to make something called the soul sigil.
What's it do?
Explain.
Sigils are something the boss came up with. There's going to be 5 of them, and each of them will store a different power of nature. Life, the sun, The moon, the stars, and the water. She wants to use them to do something very, very important. What? You know about us wanting to use them to summon Lady Rubis?
Yeah.
But how? How do you even know about her? I certainly didn't tell you. Which one of you spilled the beans?
It was her! I didn't say anything. I tried to stop her.
What? You little... They should call you the backstabber. It was... I had no choice, all right? And besides, that's how we ended up getting him to get those seeds for us. There wouldn't be a sigil if I hadn't told him. Hey, why don't we get him to find us the ingredients for all of them? After all, didn't Erdrick work with the fairies to get rid of that horrible old baddie way back when?
True. And I think this one can be trusted. You're descended from them, right? The heroes of old, or whatever you call them? Then help us. Help us call Lady Rubis back to this world.
Yeah, right.
Good. Right, take the soul sigil with you.
Cool. How do I need it?
Looks like it's pleased to be going along for the ride. If you find any more likely-looking ingredients, like those glowing seeds, bring them back here, all right? As to how the sigils will be made...
Oh, allow me, Chief. That's my area of expertise, after all.
Right. She's the expert, so if there's anything you don't understand, ask her.
Oh, ask away. I'll do my very best to keep the explanation simple.
The excellent effects of the Soul Sigil. Simply having sigils in your possession can grant you all sorts of special effects. The Soul Sigil increases your maximum HP. Can also cause some spells and abilities to transform into more powerful versions if the following conditions are met in battle. Hero's HP is below 50%. You hold down square when activating certain spells or abilities. You will need to either select a spell or ability in the battle menu by holding down square. Hold it down just before the hero acts in battle. Here are two examples of some special souped-up skills and how to trigger them. Beast Bopper. The hero's HP is below 50%. Hold down square when using cattle prod. Achilles Wheel. The hero's HP is below 50%. Hold down square while using Fizzle. A new entry has been added to the Traveler's Tips, the hero's souped up skills part 1. There are over a dozen souped up abilities and spells that can be unleashed with the Soul Sigil. If you want a better idea of what triggers these, try talking to the people of Elfgard or reading the many books that you come across in your travels. While dealing at death's door can sometimes trigger these transformations, it's worth remembering that you don't necessarily need to be below 50% HP to activate them. Take part in enough battles and you might even work out the conditions that trigger the Soul Sigil yourself. The craftiest craft fairy in the fairy village can craft the remaining sigils for you if you bring her the right ingredients, and certain other special items if you bring her the wrong ones. If you have any questions about the sigils or what goes into making them, she's the fairy to ask. I'm the craftmaster, just the fairy, your sigil making, blah 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 blah. Something tells me you've got a little present for me. The fairy sticks her hand in Samus's bag and pulls out the wellspring crystal. Oh, it's like a load of beautiful spring water got stuck inside a crystal somehow. Anyway, shall we see what we can make out of it? Oh look, she's made another one. Ooh, and it's making me feel all pure and clean and righteous. This must be the water sigil. Thanks again. Here you go, all yours. What does this one do? Anything in particular, or is it... This means there's 3 left to make. Counting on you. Simply having sigil. The water sigil amplifies the effects of some items. This can make them more potent as well as increase their range of effects. Oh. Okay, let's go. Oh, I have blue key. I can unlock blue things. Let's go do that. I can unlock this shield here. I am. Tempest shield. Is it better than my dragon shield? Yeah. Now back to Tantangeal Castle. Oh, village first. Village house, second floor, 33,000 or 3,300 gold. Where's the house? Ah. 3,300 gold. Fine. Thank you. All right. To the castle. Second floor west. There's... Why do they tell me there's nothing? I can't get in there until I have the ultimate key. Alright, go up here. Open a door because we can. And find nothing. Okay, cool. Backyard has a Sage of Sun. Wait, what? Backyard shrine. What shrine? It's not a shrine. Can't be this here. Can it? Oh, yeah, no, that's totally a shrine. Okay. That's a blue door.
Ever have I known that one descended from mighty Erdrick would one day visit me? Dost thou, having been able to enter this place alone, signify thou art that long-awaited visitor? Then I have a gift for thee, friend.
I got a sunstone.
Long, long ago, mighty Erdrick did entrust the Sunstone to the man who was Chancellor of Tantager at the time. He passed it to his firstborn child, and they to theirs, and so on down the years. Its existence hath remained a secret, even from those of the royal line, even from mine own son, who doth now serve as Chancellor. Forgive me, I imagine it was no easy task finding it for me. But these are the steps necessary in order to keep such treasures from the hands of the wicked. I see that thou art a stoic yet magnanimous soul, just as thine ancient ancestor was, if mine own is to be believed. Thou wilt bring light unto our realm once more, or that I have known. Long now have I kept my vigil here. I grow tired. Soon must I make rest at last.
Dog's out. Mini medals, 20.
Something in thee surely bringeth to mind mighty Erdrick, hero of legend. I pray that thou too might bring peace unto the land, brave friends.
I'll do my best, sir. Okay, Tantageal Castle, first floor east. I get a seed of agility and a prayer ring. Meow. Yeah, it's prayer ring. That thou didst reach this place, proof of thy fortitude. Perhaps one so bold might be capable of besting the creatures that infest the grave of Galen. Venture thee to Galen home. Seek out the grave of the great bard. Yet know that to reach it, thou wilt require a key rarer even than the magic key. Yeah, I know. There's a whole other thing I gotta do. Don't worry, friend. I'll get it. Oh! Oh, see the strength. And, nope, wait a minute. Orochi sword, which is probably more powerful than the fairy foil. Wait a minute. Bag it. Nope. Got it home. Locked door and building gets me in a cat suit. Interesting. Locked door in building. Which building? I'm assuming this one. Is there a locked door in here? Yes. Ring of Clarity. And there's a cat suit in here somewhere. Okay, here. Cat suit. Is the cat suit better than my current equipment? Sadly, it is not. But it makes me into a cat. That's cute. See? That's goofy. No, thank you. Devil suit. Get that out of my bag. Out of my presence. Actually, take the dragon shield. Enzo, go. Boink. To the Citadel. Where the fuck is that? I don't know. Citadel of the Monarch of Metals? Oh, yeah. And I can turn in mini medals because I have 20 more. Bam. Pirate King's Pendant. What'd it do? Techwear that's sure to bring a booty a-rollin'. Okay. It does increase drop rates, so that's nice. Bag it up. You're still wearing the elevating shoes. You're cheating. No, I'm enjoying my time playing the video game. Phantom Mags. Is that helmet? Allows the wearer to avoid more enemy attacks than usual. Oh, so it... Yeah, that's fine. Keep that on. What does the Hermes hat do? Hermes it protects against winds. Big it up. I me collective thou would come to very good. Then thou hast trusted me unto me 20 medals. For delivering 20 medals unto me, may I present thee with thy reward, finishing bill. Received it from the total of 20. Should that number reach 25, a scourge whip shall be thine. The fourth, seek the miniature medals, treasures that make me so maximally happy. Rimmel Inn, rear entrance, special medicine. That's it for that. Not a big deal. I'm trying to think where on the map I haven't been. I think it's lower right. Yeah, I haven't gone to the southern continent there. And that middle continent, actually. Now that I think about it. Okay. In here. Assuming, oh, down there. How do I get to there? Oh, there's a path. A little path. Knowest thou, wanderer, a shrine in a tower to the north and west of the village of Kul. Most curious old fellow doth dwell all alone. Most curious indeed. Yes, I've been there. Part of the process. Doses of special medicine. 2 doses. Nice. I like that. All right, Cave of the Dwarves, basement 3. Go. Strength ring and tectonic plate. Oh, in that room next to where Homie was. And that will be everything that we can obtain. Awesome. All right, before we do what Weez wants to do, which is, I'm going to end stream. I'm going to run ads real fast before I do that, though, so sorry and thank you. But I'm going to, we're off to go rescue the princess. That is the next step. However, before I do that, I want to explore tiny continent below me. So, we're going to evac out of here. Then we're going to go down there. One place of interest, the enemies, or it's the sanctum in the center, which I would imagine is that thing there. And you realize what I'm talking about when I say that thing there. There is a secret spot, east side of small southeast continent. That shiny bit over there. There are 2 shiny spots. There's one in the southeast marsh and southwest of the sanctum. So, not much to find here. But we're gonna take a detour and go and grab some stuff. Hopefully, it's not too bad. So, everything's south. We'll go to the shiny spot first. Or secret spot first. Ooh. That's a fun looking dude. These things are faster than I am. I don't like that. Don't kill me, bros. I said don't kill me. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Thank you, Jesus. Level me up, please. It won't. Oh, okay. I mean, it was worthwhile, to say the least. Most of that is from the goodie bag. It gave me a ton of money. Enemies here are kind of rough, but that's not a bad thing, really. Okay, what's in here? He said it's agility gilet, banishing bell, dragonfly at the center. An agility gilet. Is it better than what I currently have? Oh, I have tectonic plate. What? Oh, I got that. Okay, yeah. Opposing armor that provides earthly protection from fire attacks. Agility gilet is pretty good. My agility goes up quite a bit. My defense goes down. Don't like that. We're gonna equip the tectonic plate. Stealth suit goes back in the bag. And actually, I think I'm gonna take the agility gilet and I'm gonna put it into my bag. We're gonna leave it there. All right, there's also something else here. This is a banishing bell near the dragonfly at the center. What? Oh, not that quickly. Okay. What do those do? I guess I'll never know. Carry a spell that makes it fair or less likely to be affected by all manner of ailments. Oh, okay. Hey. And then we go southwest of Sanctum. So let's just south here. Oh no, I'm sorry. In the southeast poison marsh. Down we go to explore further. Asmonot? Tough. Alright. Tough with 2 Fs. Yo. Staff of Divine Wrath. That's the thing I can equip as a weapon. Helmet, though. Horrid headgear that curses its wearer to a lifetime lacking in luck. Don't want that. And then what else did I get from there? Staff of Divine. Is it an item? Oh, it is a weapon. Not very strong, though. A wand which can be used in battle to summon swirling scythes of wind. Oh, I can use it separately. Okay. And southwest of the Sanctum. Is it in here? Ooh. You got monies. You are going to kick my ass, though. Oh, I'm going to die anyway, so. No. That's fine. I want to rematch this son of a bitch. Oh, I can't. Because it's not a boss. Makes sense. There it is. And then we'll go back and we'll get the Sanctum. Oh, shit. I'm going to die. Because I got no health on me. It's not. forgot to heal. God damn it. There's a MIDI medal for me to get, though. So I'm down here for a reason. That reason is simply to... Give me these. Cool. Heal. Let's go get my item. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'll take that experience points. That feels not bad. It feels bad after getting out of the fight and getting my ass handed to me, but it feels not bad overall. Let's eat that seed. All right, to the sanctum. Hopefully we don't run into another gold golem. You're fine. You fucking hurt, though. Good. I'm actually happy that the later portion of this game is going to prove to be challenging is maybe not the right word for it, but is also probably mostly true. Let me heal. Nothing I can do in here yet, however. There is that. Okay. I'm gonna go to Rimelder. Is that where I'm gonna go? Yeah, we'll go to Rimelder. Let's just go here to save. Stay at the inn. Recover my magics. And then save. Call it good for the evening. For the day. What a fun and delightful video game this is. Oops. Holy shrines, the blessed sanctum. Yes. And thou must surely have sensed it to be the place where rain and sun, the twain, shall meet at last. Yeah. I've been there, though. What's my time at here? 6.5. It's 7.5 at this point, ish. 7.25. We are done for the evening, for the day. Can't believe it's only 11:30. But yeah, that'll do it for me for today. Thank you for joining me and thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Let's get some music going. Not that song. Not that song. That works. That will do it for me for today and for this weekend. I appreciate you being here. Thanking you a whole bunch. I will be back next week with more of this. I'm hoping to finish this before the end of November. I have, oh boy. I didn't do that. I hope I updated the stream title. If I didn't, it's not like it's any different other than the date. So next weekend I should be okay to stream. I have to get a root canal on the 19th. And so I don't know how much I'm going to want to be talking after that. Or, I mean, granted, I would probably be streaming on the 23rd instead, but you know, it just is what it is. And like,
Sadly, I think there was something that I was supposed to do on the 22nd that I don't think I'm going to be participating in because I'm going to have a half of a tooth, essentially. So, yeah. Either way, I should... I want to finish this. Hopefully, I'll finish this before American Thanksgiving. We shall see. Regardless. Thanks again. I hope you have yourself a good rest of your evening, a good rest of your weekend, and a good week ahead. And yeah, I hope you'll stop by in the future. Until next time. Farewell.